Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead reading. That was the Fool, nice card. This is for week commencing the 6th of January 2025. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good one, and I hope 2025 brings you lots of love and happiness. I have done a 3-month ahead reading for you and all the other zodiac signs. I did that at the end of December, and that takes you up to March 2025 general energy reading, Celtic Cross. So feel free to check that out on my channel. It's under a playlist called 3-month ahead. Anyway, let's see. The spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Libra and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. I just got to hope my dog doesn't come in. She's been a bit tinkerish today. Right, general energy, 2 swords, opportunity, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands is your challenge. The moon is what you don't see coming, and justice, which is your card, Libra. Now, just about every zodiac sign has had their own major arcana show up in their reading. And I think apart from Aries and Taurus, so what that means when you have your own major arcana show, puts you in a position of strength and power for your reading. So the 2 swords is in your general energy, and this is you being torn. Maybe there's a thought pattern going on for you next week where you've got like, oh, shall I, shan't I, devil pulling you this way, the angels pulling you that way. It's a very very torn energy to do with thought patterns, ideas, maybe even you've got a couple of ideas that you're not sure about which way to go with it. The Knight of Pentacles is your opportunity. Now the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. It's very grounded energy. It's lovely, actually. I really like the Knight of Pentacles. Very sensible, very, and as an opportunity, it's like there's an opportunity for you to actually put some plans in place before you make this decision, maybe financial for the future, something that needs to be done first. Take it steady is the message there. The Knight of Wands is your challenge, which it would be with that Knight of Pentacles. They're exactly the opposite. The Knight of Wands is full of just want to get going, just wants to, chomping at the bit to reach their goals and have that zest for life. And as a challenge, I feel like there's a bit of frustration here with you that you are having to perhaps delay things, maybe not go as quickly as you wished. The moon is in your what you don't see coming, attributed to Pisces. The moon is about confusion, and often it's about suppressed emotions, suppressed information, things yet to come to the surface. So are you manifesting something with this? I'm not sure when the next full moon is, to be honest with you. I've actually got a calendar I was bought for Christmas to show me all when the new moons are, so I really must study that. So maybe there's something coming within the next new full moon that you're manifesting that's going to come to the surface. And then the Justice card is here, which is Libra. It's about, the message of this card is about making things balanced, just and fair. For some of you, maybe about legal contracts too. Maybe there's a decision to be made regarding the contract. The 2 swords, as I say, it's like, for instance, if you wanted to move house, and it's like, well, the area that you're going to, it's great for the children's school. However, we want to be more remote. I don't feel it's anything major. I just feel it's something like that. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. We've got the High Priestess, trust your instincts. And we've got the Knight of Cups, which is beautiful. So the 3 of Pentacles is about collaborative energy, working together to improve the finances. But it's also, for me, it's a card about skill set and making sure that those people that you do work with know exactly what they're talking about, and you all have an input into this. Are you just considering moving jobs? Maybe there needs to be a bit more input. Maybe you need to be more of a team. There's something to do with teamwork here. Or do you go alone? Maybe the High Priestess is here to say, trust your instincts. Go within. Perhaps go a bit more spiritually. Do a bit of meditation on this. See where that takes you. Maybe. Or maybe your instincts are, because I'm really drawn to the Two of Swords. She has her eyes closed. She also has her eyes closed. Now, the High Priestess closes her eyes because she doesn't need to be influenced by anybody on the outside. She knows within, very sure of herself. She trusts how she feels. Maybe that is a message to say, keep that blindfold on. Don't be, don't be influenced by others' opinions. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Now, this Knight of Cups is very romantic, wants to bring you something absolutely lovely. It's like you're torn between something that you actually love and something that's actually practical. The Knight of Pentacles is here as an opportunity. For me, it's like there's an opportunity to put long-term plans in place. Or is there somebody around you who's very financially minded, very, maybe there's a financial advisor or somebody that you need to go and speak to. One more, please, and thank you. One more, please, and thank you for Libra. Are you torn between having that financial Knight of Pentacles, that stability, that person who's incredibly reliable, not the most spontaneous and exciting, but they're in for the long run. They're always there for you. They like to have, they're committed, very committed. Or there's a Queen of Wands here too, who is exact opposite to that Knight of Pentacles. She is out for a good time. She takes projects in hand. She makes them work. She's very entrepreneurial, very in charge. Really interesting. Also clarifies the Lovers here, which is why it's making me think there's that Two of Swords perhaps is regarding a relationship or a partnership, that you're having to make a decision on which energy you need to be in or which is the best, because we've got the World here too, and that's telling me that you are ready to move on to a new chapter. Now, the Knight of Wands is your challenge. And I feel like this, again, you're chomping at the bit to do something new, to have that little bit more freedom, or just to be a bit more spontaneous. And not patient. Whereas the Knight of Pentacles is so patient. Again, you've got a lot of opposites here. Is that what you're dealing with? Somebody, but this Knight of Cups is in your general energy. They absolutely adore you. They just want to bring you something nice. They want to please you. Are they too nice? I don't know. It's turning into a bit of a relationship reading here, but the energy is the same. Even you could turn this into like a work situation. Do you stick with a really boring job, but a job that you really know and you're really secure in? Or do you go for something really, that push your boundaries but give you that fire back in your belly? That's a tricky one. Knight of Wands is your challenge. Why? Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Because it's a challenge, because maybe this Knight of Pentacles, you know, he's really, I say, he's really patient. He's in it for the long term. Wow. The Knight of Wands as a challenge is your Knight of Pentacles. You don't, this again is patience. This is long term. The energy here is like, no, I don't want that. I want to get going. No, there's no, you know, there's sense of urgency here. And let's just do it. Let's, you know, stop thinking about it. Knight of Pentacles, you're kind of clashing with that. Maybe you're doubting that long-term energy. You don't want it. You're not interested. You just want to do it now. The Four of Wands is here. This is about stability, which the Knight of Pentacles is the ultimate stable person. Maybe you want to move, because the Four of Wands is about moving and houses and stability. But it's like, now I want to almost say I'm bored of that. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles, Pentacles again, very grounded, long-term energy, wanting to give you something. You don't want it. Or you're struggling, I should say. Again, with that Two of Swords, it's like, oh, what do I do? I've got, you know, I've got this situation where I can be staying in that grounded energy, that very stable, but perhaps lacking a little bit of adventure. Or do I go for something a bit more exciting? The Moon is here, what you don't see coming. It's like something's coming to light for you. Something may be coming to the surface, some more information. Somebody may be letting you know how they feel. Chariot clarifies that. Ten of Swords and the Sun. Oh. Wow. Whatever this is coming to the surface, I feel is very positive because the Sun is here. It's the biggest yes card in the deck. You've got the Ten of Swords. This is about leaving something behind, walking away. Not necessarily a relationship. It's nothing like, you know, it's just leaving some thought pattern behind. And then you have the Chariot, able to get in the driving seat and move forward. Oh, I love this reading. It's got so many, I keep having so many messages coming in here. And then we have the Justice card, which is about just and fair. Could be contracts. I'm quite drawn to contracts here, especially if this is a work situation. There's something you need to look at within the contract. Maybe you need to renew something. Whatever it is, it'll bring something into balance. You've got the High Priestess, you've got the Moon, and you've got the Sun here. This is about trusting your intuition. You've got the King of Swords clarifying that Justice card, which must be you again, Libra. You are the Swords. You've got the Hermit in reverse. Oh, and you've got the Three of Swords. Wow. Okay, so the King of Swords is about making, again, decisions very wisely, very based on data, not based on heartache. But you do have the Three of Swords here. So it's like something's happened in the past maybe, and you're learning from this. So it's like, no, let's just heal from this now. There's something just and fair coming in to allow you to heal from this. and the important message here is to be that King of Swords, keep that heartache out of it. And then you've got the Hermit, but in reverse. Now, the Hermit is about self-reflection. It's almost like you're not wanting to do that, or somebody around you isn't wanting to be revealed. Something, oh. The Hermit in reverse is no more hiding. It's no more taking yourself away from a situation. It's dealing with it. That's exactly what that is. Being that King of Swords. Maybe even dealing with the heartache and heartbreak that's gone on before. But the good thing is it's justice. It's to balance things up. So this Two of Swords decision, this kind of torn energy, that's perhaps why you're torn. It's to do with something that's happened maybe in the past that's created a bit of heartache. And you're a little bit, just want a bit of fun now. That's what I feel. You've gone through something and you just want a bit of fun. And as much as, you know, this Knight of Wands energy, you just need a bit more oomph. Let's see what happened. Why? This is the Green Witch Oracle. And I just want one more card, please, and thank you for Libra. Thank you. You've got Sage. It says wisdom, purification, and harmony. That's a lovely card to get. And then we're going to ask for the good old Daily Crystal Inspiration cards, which I really love these because they're so simple. But unfortunately, you can't see the messages on them when I hold them up. So I will let you know what it says. So one more card for Libra. What's your daily crystal? Clear quartz. Get crystal clear. King of Swords gets crystal clear. Really good reading. So you have to let me know if that resonates for you, Libra. There is definitely, you've got the Devil and the Angel. Do I stick with stability? Or do I go for a bit more fun? Do I go for a bit more adventure? Anyway, let me know if that resonates. Have a fantastic week and I'll catch up with you next week.